Welcome to Chessington World of Adventures. Now, these are going to be flying updates while Minecraft is going up for what we can kind of show you, to be honest, rather than long, lengthy ones. We're not showing you anywhere else in the park today except Minecraft, so it will be quite short. And we'll explain to you what we can see from up there, which obviously we can't see from down here. We're not going to, go to places we're not supposed to go. We're going to show you it from where we can actually see it from. So first things first, before we show you, more track has been installed, and actually they're installing drive motors today as well. And you'll see that the track they installed, which we showed you last time, is very slightly slanted down. Of course, you'll then hit drive motors, which will stop the train and then move the train forward when it needs to, because there'll be show scenes along the way, probably not on the slanted section. Right the way across the site, there is a lot of groundwork. We are expecting Cobra to return on the right-hand side, and actually, that doesn't look like that's been prepared quite yet, but is being prepared at the moment. Funnily enough, just inside of here, and we will be able to show you that, it has been tarmacked. So the entrance area looks like it's been tarmacked, probably for ease of use right the way up to the kind of the building area where the concrete is. So the concrete area which you see the other side is the building area where the actual show building will be. That'll be kind of the shop area, exit to the ride, and all of that before it goes over. And everything you see black track will of course be inside the building. So it's worth noting that as you go further down the site, you can see groundwork is going on. You can see there are still bits going in, there are still footers going in, there is still groundwork to be flattened. There is so much work going on the site, but it is coming across really, really quick. Of course, we'll show you what we can from the site shortly, and including the new track that has been installed. But we can't show you it all because the views aren't great. Okay, after telling you we're not going to show you anything else, there is a new hut there, just there. I don't know why, but there's a new hut there, which before we walk around and we'll show you what they've done. We can see some of the track that was installed last time, and this is actually slanted slightly to the left, which is when they're starting to install the drive motors at the bottom of that, because I imagine it will probably stop the trains and then you'll do show scenes, and then obviously move the trains through the next part of the course. As we said, we're going to get a close-up now of some of the work that's going on the Minecraft coaster, and indeed a little look at the Minecraft site. Now, obviously views are difficult. We'll explain what's happening shortly in terms of what we've seen from some of the rides, but what you can see here is some of the track up close. More track has been installed, or what we think will be the second level of the ride. It will have multiple levels as it goes around, and you can kind of see that from where the launch track is at the bottom. It is slightly slanted, we'll say that a lot, but it's slightly slanted coming down before you go to where you see now them installing drive motors. And again, there's going to be a lot of these to be installed, and these will be used for various kind of things, whether it be stop, go, speed, a bit of everything these will be used for. Anyone familiar with like 13 will know that these can, or even Gold Rush, can speed quite a lot if they need to. There's a lot going on site. It's amazing. It's only been 5-6 days since we were last here, and this is the progress they have made here at Chessington. It's going to go up really quick, and of course it will then be enclosed, and it'll be a complete mystery for months as to what's going on. So let's enjoy the updates while we can. A quick zoom in there and you can see what they are installing. So since we were last here, we have the track pieces which make up the corner and the next part. And we think this is probably as far as this bit's going to go. Now, you can see the brackets. We'll zoom in on the brackets now as to how many drive motors they're installing. So this track on the right-hand side here, you might be able to make out is slanted. We will get more views of it, but it is slanted down, so the trains will already be moving. They're not massive trains, to be fair. They'll then hit these motors, which will be able to control its speed, its stopping and restarting and everything else. And they continue right the way around the back, as you can see the brackets on the track. So they've got quite a lot of drive motors to install still. Now, of course, the trains will turn, they will move to scenes. It is likely, from what we believe, that this is more of a screen-based attraction. There might be some physical props in there. I'd expect some physical props in there, but it will be screen-led, particularly in a building this small, which isn't a bad thing. However, maybe Enchanted isn't quite the best example of these, so hopefully there's some lessons learned. I think there's a lot more that you can do with Minecraft than what you could do with Enchanted, of course. It's amazing now if you are coming to Chessington that you can just stand back here by Dragon's Fury and actually see the coaster. You can really kind of see the angle as well of that track on the right, even though the fence isn't straight. It's quite obviously slanted down, which is why it doesn't have drive motors on it. But yeah, it's taking shape so fast, but you think this is probably got to be ready in sort of 10 months. There's a lot in that area to do. There really, really is a lot in that area to do. Can't wait for it to come together, but we've got to enjoy these coaster sites while we can, because although the green supports will be installed on the outside soon, so we see the turnaround point once the building starts going up, we will have no idea of what's going on in the middle. But quick update, we want to follow construction obviously, and there it is, Minecraft coaster is coming to Minecraft World in 2027.